Hi, blessed be from Avalon. I am currently in one of the apple orchards here, and it's full of apples everywhere at the moment. And I remember sitting in this field back in spring where it's full of blossoms, and now there's apples everywhere. It's just like this constant stream of beauty and learning as well, and teachings. So yeah, I just really felt called to check in with you all and share how I am at the moment, because I've been feeling a lot of emotions the last week, and I feel like a lot of this is to do with Venus retrograding in Scorpio, which she is today. So yeah, it feels like this whole week has been like a build-up for this journey which we're all going to take, and what we are taking already. So yeah. So I had a big meltdown earlier this week, and a trauma or a wound that was so deep, so buried, that I didn't even know really that it was there. It was really in my subconscious, this feeling connected to wounding of actually being an older sister and having my younger sister, come into our lives, and like the feeling of the attention going onto the sister and losing the father figure and the mother figure as well. But for some reason the father figure was really prominent this week. It's like this losing of the connection of the masculine through another woman, through another female. And so this was, growing up, a big theme is like competition for attention and sibling rivalry, and wanting to be loved the most, and be just seeking love really, and connection. And this pattern has played out throughout my life with different things that have happened in relationships, feeling threatened by women, feeling really jealous about women, and feeling as well that I'm not good enough, that I'm not enough for the men in my life. So this week I kind of forgotten about this a little bit, so I've done so much healing and things. But this week it came up massively, and I had this experience where I felt really jealous of my partner and a sister of mine, and it was like boiling up in me, and I was like, fuck, what do I do? Do I keep this buried? And then a part of me in this moment was like, no, be seen. Like, put all my cards on the table and really authentically be seen in my shadow. And that was fucking scary, But I just, in that moment, like, it just like, I have to do this. So I went and I confronted the situation, and I said, hey, this is really making me triggered about this memory of the past, of all the times that I've lost my partner to a woman, and I feel really vulnerable and I was really honest about my shadow and how I was feeling, and I started to cry like lots and shake, like my whole body was shaking. And I'm realizing now that the tears and the shaking is really important process to allow this, because it's clearing and cleansing the trauma and releasing it. So it's like, by really acknowledging it and speaking of it and saying, hey, this is my truth, this is my shadow, this has been buried and I don't want to bury it anymore, I'm going to bring it out. It's enabled me to be free of it, just to love it as well, and be like, do you know what, this is not like my reality now, like this is not true. I can really just see this for the experience that it was when I was growing and when I was younger, and take it and integrate it, and integrate this part of my shadow. So, and I've found that the relationships since this experience have been so much deeper, and it's like suddenly I can show them all of me, or more of me, and I feel safe to do that, because in that moment when I confronted them with my fears and my triggers, they just sent me so much love. We was hugging, and they supported me through the journey of my truth, and I've never had that to that level before. you know, to be completely like, fuck, this is all my shit on the table, and then be loved with that. It's like, oh my gosh, this is true love, you know, like, wow. So this is a massive theme at the moment. So yeah, I feel like with Venus going into the underworld now, it's like all of this stuff is really coming up. It's like, right, what have I been hiding deep down I don't want to tell anyone about? Or I'm too afraid to share. Because I'm afraid if I share how I really feel, I might lose these people that I love. So then we choose out of fear not to share the truth, because the truth is too scary to really go there. But what I've experienced this week is that we need to go there. We need to share this truth, our shadow, and really acknowledge it as part of who we are. And once we love it, it's like it changes everything, it shifts everything. It's like, wow, I don't have to hide. I don't have to hide anything. I can just be truly authentic and seen. Yeah. So this is where I'm at right now. Yeah. So I feel like we're at the door. We're at the door of the underworld today, and we're knocking. We're saying, right, I know what I need to do. I know there's lots of skeletons in my closet. So I'm gonna open the door, and we're gonna go down. And we're going to go on this journey with Venus, if you will, if you want to, you know, and I'm going to definitely partake in this really inward journey down into the underworld. And here in the UK, I mean, the leaves are turning red and gold and orange now, and they're descending, they're falling. And this is really important part of the process of nature, you know, to let go of things. This time of descending, going down. And I feel a lot of the time in spirituality, we just seek this ascension. We want to ascend from our body and become enlightened. But what I really feel is this descending is so crucial to any form of enlightenment or any type of awakening, because it's not until we are willing to see all these sides of ourselves that we can truly feel whole. So it's in going into these deep, dark places and pulling out the skeletons and loving the skeletons that we can really integrate them into who we are and be whole beings without any hiding. So yeah, this is why I love this time of year, even though it makes me feel, I feel resistance, you know, to going to these places. I also know the magic that can be found from diving deep, because you find jewels of gold at the bottom of the ocean, right? And Scorpio is deep, dark water. So feminine is going down into the deep, dark waters and seeking to become whole, to find the union of all parts of herself within. So yeah, let's dive into all the parts of ourselves and really explore this. I had a moment this morning, I was doing some meditation, and I just had this feeling of like, I need to go down into the womb, like down into the middle of the earth, like do some meditation, you know, really breathe down and go down the roots. You can do this yourself at your home, but do it often, you know, do a meditation to take ourselves down and into this place within the earth, within ourselves, and see what's down there. You know, you may experience visions or get ideas of what is in this place within us that we can't always see, and to find some awareness in that. So yeah, I'd love to take you on a meditation journey down into the womb. That's going to be a separate video, so keep tuned for that. Yeah, going forward I want to be doing more of these videos because I feel it's really important to share who I am, what I'm experiencing in truth and authenticity, in the hope that we can all do that as well. And yeah, I'm just being guided to share my journey more, because that's what freaks me out. Like, speaking on camera freaks me out a lot, and that's another part of me I've been hiding, you know. It's like, I might get rejected or laughed at or whatever. But I'm also being guided that, hey, you know stuff, you're really, you know, amazing. Just acknowledge that in myself, you know. So this is where I'm at right now, just putting all my cards on the table and really stepping into my purpose. That was another thing that came through in my meditation, was allow this journey of descent to be the thing that renews me, renews my soul satisfaction, so that I can really align with everything that I'm supposed to be doing in this lifetime. Because there's a lot of things like fears and anxieties that are holding me back and preventing me from really truly being this most aligned self. So I feel like it's my responsibility to myself and my own evolution to post videos and this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to do lots more of this. Haha. Yeah, and hopefully over time they're going to get better and more better quality and stuff. But for now we've got an iPhone and the Avalon Orchard. So yeah, thank you for listening to me share my heart and my story with you. I hope it resonates and it's helped you in some way to explore this Venus retrograde as an opportunity for growth and opportunity to love more of ourselves and become wholer in ourselves and to align with our soul purpose. So I'd like to finish today with a beautiful reading from the Radiant Sutras by Lauren Roche, which is amazing. I absolutely adore this writing. So this is Sutra number 3. So I'm going to read it to you now. Enter these turning points where the rhythms of life transform into each other. Breath flows in, filling and filling. And this moment, drink eternity. Breath flows out, emptying, emptying, offering itself to infinity. Cherishing these moments, mind dissolves into heart. Heart dissolves into space. Body becomes a vibrating field, pulsating between fullness and emptiness. Well, I'll leave you with that one. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll be doing more of this and probably yoga stuff, meditation, womb yoga, cycles, lots of cool stuff. Yeah, I just want you all to know that we're all in this together and we can be so much stronger if we all pull together and support each other through the tough times. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Om Shanti Shanti Om.